From the mid-19th century, the United States began to surpass China in science and technology, creating a gap that lasted for decades until the end of the 20th century. But entering the 21st century, China accelerated, strongly narrowing the gap through large-scale production and deploying superpowers. C. Chejuwi should never look down on them. The following video is proof of that. Welcome to the Air Arena. First pair we have Joby S4 USA from California versus EHang 216 from Guangzhou. Joby S4i is a 4-seater all-electric eVTOL that can fly 240 kilometers at a speed of about 320 km/h. The propellers can tilt to help it take off vertically, then glide like a real plane. Backed by NASA and Toyota, Joby is considered a strong candidate in the air taxi race in the US. EHang 216 chose a completely different path. 2 seats, no driver, all operations controlled remotely by AI. It can fly for about 30 minutes at a speed of 130 km/h, and the special thing, it commercially licensed in China, a step that Joby is still testing. Overall, the Joby S4 has a superior range advantage of 240 km, nearly 8 times that of the EHang 216. However, the EHang stands out thanks to its ability to operate fully autonomously without a human operator. While the Joby requires a pilot and targets the high-end urban air taxi segment, the EHang focuses on a large-scale, fast-service autonomous transportation network, especially in the Asian market. If you're lazy to drive and like to sit back and relax, the EHang seems like a reasonable choice. But if you need to carry 3 friends and a suitcase, welcome to the Joby. Next up is a match between the pragmatist and the future dreamer. Archer Midnight, my US representative towards rapid commercialization. Confronting XPeng X2, personal masterpiece from China. Archer Midnight is a 4-seat eVTOL optimized for short urban flights with a range of about 160 kilometers. Modern design fast-charging battery currently being deployed in the US by United Airlines. Strengths mass production cheaper than Joby. XPeng X2. The X2 is a personal mini spaceship. 2 seats, can fly for about 35 minutes at an altitude of 1,000 Rs. Light, compact, and controlled automatically by AI, the X2 is the choice for the future of personal travel and technology demonstration. Archer is strong in urban transportation models with drivers and supporting infrastructure systems. XPeng focuses on individual users and full autonomy. If Archer is the Uber of the sky, then X2 is like a single-person version of the flying Tesla. This is a meeting between a flying car and a garage parking plane. Alef Model A confront Autoflight Prosperity represent 2 contrasting approaches. Alef Model IS, a 4-wheel electric vehicle that can move on the road like a normal car, and when needed, the body will open into wings to fly. Flight range 180 km road, running 320 kilometers cart, has been approved for testing by the US FAA. Autoflight Prosperity eyes a 4-seat eVTOL developed in China R&D in Germany. Speed 200 km OH, range 250 km vertical takeoff, being tested in Europe with global commercial goals. Quick comparison. Alef is a personal flying car that integrates both modes of travel. Autoflight is a mid-sized eVTOL for carrying passengers. One side resembles a transformer, the other side resembles a mini Uber plane. Both are quiet but extremely ambitious candidates. One side is Wisk Aero Gen 6, self-driving flying car from America. The other side is Volocopter VoloCity, flying taxi project invested by Geely China. Wisk Aero Gen 6 is a 4-seat unmanned eVTOL that uses AI for navigation. Backed by Boeing, the design is simple, environmentally friendly, and is awaiting commercial approval in the US. Volocopter VoloCity features a unique design with 18 small rotors, flies quietly, and carries 2 people within a range of 35 kilometers and selected for test flight at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Wisk has a long-term vision of pilotless autonomy. Volocopter has early practical deployments and is making an impression at global events. One is futurizing, the other is actualizing the future. Do you prefer to experiment early or wait until the technology is really mature before flying? Closing out today's race was an exciting showdown. PAL V Liberty flying cars have been licensed to operate legally in Europe. Encounter XPeng AeroHT Modular, futuristic multi-structure flying car model from China. PAL V Liberty is a hybrid of a car and a gyroplane. It runs on gasoline, has a folding wings for driving on the road, and only needs a patch of grass to take off. With a cruising speed of 180 km weight and a range of 400 kilometers, the PAL V is the dream of a car that goes, a car that flies come true. XPeng AeroHT Modular has a unique structure. The cockpit can be detached to fly separately, while the remaining chassis operates as an electric car. This model has not yet flown commercially, but has impressed at CES and is likened to a Lego assembled flying car. PAL V is legally and operationally complete, a flying car that can actually be bought and flown. AeroHT is more of a disruptive concept incorporating modularity and aiming for a future of self-configuring vehicles. From electric flying cars with ranges of more than 200 kilometers to autonomous drones, both the US and China are charting two separate paths. The US focuses on performance safety standards and strategic cooperation, while China scores on rapid commercialization, affordable prices, and practical deployment. If you like fly but sure technology, you will probably lean towards the US. But if you want to fly tomorrow, even though it is a bit reckless, China will make you nod. Comment below to let me know.